still testing. Oh, you're testing out gravity, Danny? Like, if you think cats are the only one that have to make sure about gravity, birds are the same. I have nice cheap little toy of the drink holder from McDonald's, and Danny each day ends up testing gravity on it and it falls down. So. Anyways, hello! I'm Josh, and welcome back to Alan Wake 2. Now, some of you might have noticed, if you're watching this on Twitch, that I didn't stream Alan Wake 2 yesterday, which I said, the plan was. In fact, I did not stream anything yesterday, and that was because I was sick. I don't know if I'm fully better, but yesterday it took a while for me to actually get to sleep. And that wasn't because... And that was because I was having bad acid reflux, and if you have acid reflux, you probably understand what I'm talking about, and if you don't, you're probably young, so hi! Enjoy that youth! But anyway, so that day I was just tired I did not get nearly enough sleep, and so I was tired. I was basically in bed all day. And on top of not really being able to sleep, and not being able to sleep, I was definitely able to sleep, but I wasn't able to eat solid foods. I was basically just drinking chicken broth as food. And if you're wondering how I had spare chicken broth, it's because I had some procedures where I have to fast for an hour, and luckily that chicken broth was still good from last time, so yeah, it was, yeah. Like, I've had some procedures where just like doing a little scope, down the throat to check, my stomach. I actually digest food at sort of slower rate than most people, so most people when they get that will only have to fast like 12 hours. Me, I have to do an entire day. But today, I woke up better, and I've had a few solid foods. I had a bagel, and a cheeseburger, and some fries, and a donut. And mind you, those were spread out across hours. I did one half of the bagel one time, made sure I could keep it down, then half of the rest of the bagel, like maybe an hour or so later. And then an hour or so later, I had a cheeseburger, little fries, and a donut. I did want to go for a second donut, but my stomach was just getting on the cusp. I'm like, pushing it. And yeah, if you don't eat for a little bit, like a day, you have to slowly start eating foods again. You can't go, oh, I feel better, I should just gobble down all the food. That will not turn out well. No. Oh, God. Yeah, really. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was just going into the coffee world. Yeah, since I did all of Alan Wake's segments before Saga's my first playthrough, I had already technically gone to Coffee World in one of the DLCs.
Now where is that safe?
God, that is creepy as shit. That grin. No one should be that fucking happy. Oh wait, sorry, I meant to zoom in a little bit. Oh, donuts. I was talking about eating donuts. Oh shit, I meant to run. I play more than one game and Jesus Christ, I get messed up.
Locked. Okay. What would Ilmo use for a code?
Why did you change the damn password to the safe again? I thought it was lookout, fixer, supplier. Who hurt you? Why are you so paranoid? Calm down. This one's easy. Tracker, lookout, cleaner. See? Not rocket science. Tracker, lookout, cleaner. Safe combo? Don't think a screwdriver will work on this one. Well, you don't know if you don't try, you know? A hint Elmo left for the safe key code. Tracker, lookout, cleaner.
Coffee World staff. Hope they're not all monsters now. The photos have stickers on them.
Okay. Stickers indicate how many years employees have worked. Stickers are next to photos on the staff board. Board listing staff members and their jobs. No two employees share the same responsibilities. Okay. Tracker, lookout, cleaner. Let's see. 2, tracker. Cleaner. Two. Okay, let's look. Alan Wake 2 Coffee World Safe. Tracker. Oh god. Tracker was lost and found. Security. Security was lookout. Okay, I can see where lookout would do that. Let's see if this works.
The keys to my trailer. Now to find the clicker and the Colt.
Yep. Oh my god, the coffee. Is that coffee maker out of order? That's the true horror of this game. Oof. There's something over there. Oh, one of the things with getting the petting the dog achievement is they'll give me a charm so I can see collectibles nearby, so I can always come back to this area if need be. That's I finished watching the season finale of Welcome to Derry, and oh yeah, this was the camp area, okay. And Shaw's, fake plan sounded stupid. His real plan sounded even stupider, but then he defied the laws of insanity to become somehow much more stupider. It seemed like he didn't, like he remembered his childhood, like about Pennywise, which is how he came up with the plan. But then, this episode was like he didn't realize that Pennywise was the thing that chased him. And it's like, if he had figured out remembered about Pennywise if he had connected so many dots already. Why the fuck? Why the ever-living fuck didn't he realize that he had been chased by Pennywise, who still terrified him? Like, when Pennywise finally recognized Shaw, it was like sniffing him. It was like, and changes a little bit into the form he chose to scare Shaw with when he was younger. Then it seemed to all click with Shaw, and right before he died. It's like, can you really be that motherfucking dumb? You connected so many, it's... Like, to me, that just made Shaw extremely poorly written.
We'll be right back after this next song with a rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
Did I come here the first time? Okay, where the fuck am I? I'm over here. The radio tower. Okay. Now if I keep going that way. Yeah. Sure, it was just poorly written, hands down. It was just like evil villain plans. Like the first fake plan, like revealed as a fake plan. Like, okay. Since it's a fake plan, now I'm A-okay with that. But then and then his real plan is like, it was still hella stupid, but yeah, I've been playing a little too much Life is Strange, haven't I? Anyways, it was so stupid, but at the same time, it made sense for a military dude who's not really able to cope. Like, it's still really stupid, but you know, still you can see how things make sense. Because, hey, Theory's so calm afterwards, and it only happens every 27 years. You know, he's taking in the costs of, you know, what he thinks is possible. And he wants America to be great again.
Another lunchbox.
So it's still really stupid, but you can still see where things are being connected. Hey, it's only 27 years, everyone's more peaceful, and it's very idyllic. It's still stupid, but you can see where things are going. But when he doesn't even recognize Pennywise as the creature that scared him, if he doesn't piece that together, that's, yeah, no. I lowered my rifle. Standing on the car's roof, I looked out the carnage. The zombies had almost won, but luckily, I was here. Heroes are sometimes the people we least expect them to be. Now my town was finally safe, thanks to me. I slung the hot piece of iron over my shoulder one more time, hopefully for the last time. The townspeople, cautiously emerging from their hiding places, surveyed the same carnage I saw and cheered my name, and I waved, and they cheered again. Now that is a poorly written sentence, but I do not have time to go over why. Now I could finally get back to my quiet, unassuming life, reading books and gardening and fiber crafts and being the world's top mycological expert. Suddenly, A hand seized my wrist. I looked into the eyes of the sweet, sensitive writer I had known since childhood. A smile spread across his beautiful, kind face, and I felt at peace for the first time since the zombies had first emerged. Oh my. Listen, fanfics can be very greatly written, be great works of art, and it's a whole range, I'm trying to say. You did it. I knew you could. Now we can live in peace together for the rest of our days. God damn. God damn. I can't. Oh yeah, I can.
More of those rhymes.
Oh, fuck. I knew that. Let's look around to see if there's any new little pieces to pick up. Thank you for... Is that toilet paper? Oh, God. Okay, there we go. There. Three little deers ventured to roam and found a nice place to eat and play. One little deer never came home, and two of the deers cried all day. Okay, let's see.
Nah.
Okay, Saga. Okay.
Nope. Keep trying. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. One never returned home. Okay. Is there a little charm or something for me? Ah, there we go. Oh, fuck you.
Okay, I think that's all of them.
Oh yeah, the deer that was killed in the
charm.
story. There's the charm. You can go faster. And it looks like that's Ice is getting really talkative about how slow you're being. There might be a multi-bird attack there. Okay. Ice is, is puffed up like he does when he's really in, when he really has to talk, he really has to speak loudly. Yeah, he's a real storyteller. And he's loud enough so you can't forget it. Doing okay? Yesterday, if I had been feeling better around the time I would, normally be doing my late night streams, I was thinking about playing more Skyrim so I can see the blood of the mod I'm using. But yeah, I was not feeling well enough. And so, I've only recently started using mods. But long before that, people kept accusing me of using mods. Like, I don't recognize this character, it must be a mod. Hey, is, some normal piece of gameplay, is this a mod? And so, I made a little clip of There Will Be Blood mod, which is definitely intensifies the blood effects in game. Oh wow. So did a shirt just saying, yeah, I see why people use mods, and they're like, the kill cam, and so one person replies, the kill cam isn't a mod, and it's just like, for so long I've been. Oh wait, I should be going for the trailer park, shouldn't I? Oh, yeah. So well. It was so nice because for so long it's just been. Oh, it's been so long of, oh, this common gameplay thing is a mod, and this like, oh, this common gameplay thing isn't a mod, stupid. I was like, refreshing. I did reply to the person calmly, but I was just like, oh my god. Like this, did this person really think I was so stupid to confuse the kill cam with the mod? Like, really? Because the only thing I can think of, this person was trying to be a good little troll by trying to annoy me. Like, I did reply about the mods I used. So, I just gave him his little excuse to talk about what I... little excuse to talk about the mods I used since I was... It was a no commentary stream, so unless you watch the full video, which people seem not to do, you wouldn't know. It's like, hey, this kill cam isn't a mod, stupid. It's like, really? You... Like, these people here must be trolls. They can't seriously be this stupid.
The page said I'd run into a cultist here. On your Cho saga.
Mayor Setter's not afraid of the rough
Mayor
questions.
Setter is not afraid of the rough questions.
Okay, let's see. Oh fuck, I didn't even... I meant to close the ad. Inside, like, next to the safe room, north of Lighthouse Trailer Park. Okay. Yeah, this would be north. I mean, that's all I need for the Valhalla nursing home. Okay. Need new arm braces, as well as a non-sexist neurologist, so...
It's in the rain. Must not drink the water or take a bath ever again.
Oh my god.
Moonshine. Only drink the moonshine, brother.
Don't look like cultists.
That's not helping. I don't feel like myself. Don't know how to fight it. We're too old now.
Excuse me. I'm looking for the Anderson trailer.
Sweetie pie,
They're having a
right on
mental
time.
breakdown.
Like we were just saying, it's not true. The lies to hurt you and make you weak. Don't believe a word. They believe because deep down, they want to be told what to think.
Oh, Danny!
We're different. Rebels! You must stop it before it turns real. Don't be part of the story. Make the story.
Woo! Danny!
Stop the hell of it!
These old drunks don't seem affected by the horror story like the other locals are. Do they know what's happening here? How do you know about the
Basically.
story?
Same as you, of course, sweetie pie. We are family. The Andersons. Vikings. Gods. So good to finally see you, Saga. I am your great uncle Odin, and this is your long lost mortified Thor. Sarasota. He is your grandfather, and I am the All-Father.
Just as crazy as everyone else. Just as caught in it. I need to stay focused. I need to check out the trailer.
Good. No, they're not as crazy as the others. They're on a whole nother fucking level, man. Odin claims he is my granduncle, and that Tor is my grandfather.
That's not right.
Okay. So the story is giving me wacky relatives. Still, there's something off about these guys. No shit. Mom never talked about her family. Anytime I asked Mom about her home or family, she shut down. I have no idea who my grandparents are. Well, they're the nutcases that can resist the story. Like you. Lunchbox found next to the radio tower outside Watery.
Okay.
There was the page of a story inside, but this is definitely not like the other pages I've been finding. Fan fiction? Yep. Rhyme found by the radio tower near Watery. The rhyme was about a deer being eaten by wolves. The
I need
safe.
to open the safe.
Oh shit, I never
What's the
checked that one.
combination?
People hate the puzzles, Ilma. Why not just use keys? People love the puzzles, Yaku. Only very smart people can think up good puzzles. Just look around and you will find the answer. Dedicated staff will be rewarded.
The combination to the safe is somewhere in the gift shop. Yup. Already got the answers to these. Reeks of booze.
Yeah, your family were definitely not sober people. At least your grandpa and great uncle. There's no way to talk to them more at the moment.
Did I leave the Bureau in this fictional reality?
Davis. Agent Anderson, our deepest condolences for your loss. The Bureau knows it's an incredibly hard time for you. I personally can assure you we are committed to your well-being and will allow the time needed for your recovery from this tragedy. The FBI is here for you. We'll be ready to welcome you back to work as soon as you're ready. We could really use that insightful mind of yours. So we hope to see you back in our ranks soon. Warm regards, Supervisory Special Agent Stacy Morrow. Murder at the Manor House, an architectural mystery by Margaret Formo. Criminal Justice, a critical look at a broken system by R. Moreau. It makes sense that her, as both a woman and a black person, is, interested in the in the system not being perfect and acknowledging that. Something about the water. Yeah, because Cauldron Lake, the water is evil. It's interesting that a bunch of horror movies or series have just made a thing of using water to be scary. and unnerving because water does represent life. It seems like a bunch of cultures have all come together to go, look at how scary water can be. A lot of booze is
Addressed to
fucking
me.
understatement.
From years ago. Wake was right. The horror story is changing reality, not just people's memories.
Wait, am I forgetting a clue?
A pun book
Oh.
from Ilmo. Are we close
Okay,
in the
that's
story?
why I forgot to click.
That might explain some of his behavior.
God, I nearly missed that clue. I thought, oh, since I don't see anything else to click, you know, it must be putting together all the clues I need to collect from the house.
This card has Mom's handwriting.
Going to be important. A little bird told me that it's your birthday, so be sure to give yourself some special treatment. I love you, Logan. Grandma F. Oh, a different card, never mind. Washington Power. Okay. Washington Power, make checks payable. Do I see? Oh god, that's a moldy ass pizza. Birthday card from Mom to Logan. I don't recognize this card, but that's definitely Mom's handwriting. Book of pun jokes from Ilmo.
That's not right.
Looks like it was a present. Were we close? Like, were you dating or fucking? I don't know. You could do worse. I mean, you could do better, but you could also do worse. Utility bill addressed to me. The bill is in my name, dated February 22nd, 2018. Letter from Agent Moreau asking me to come back to work. In this story, I took a leave of absence from the Bureau. God. I'm going to assume that when you're doing well, you're not an alcoholic, but definitely when you go into a spiral, damn.
Everything here reminds me of Logan. This could be her room. This is getting too real. Too personal.
Yep. Wait, I thought. Okay, I thought it was giving me the signal that I need to find clues and click on them. But never mind. To Logan, keep on shining, little rock star. Your proud great granddad and great grand uncle. Night Springs, new season coming soon.
Spawn. Logan used to love her music.
On True Colors 2018 tour.
Logan's junior agent certificate. So cute.
Congratulations to Bureau's newest recruit, Logan Anderson. You have successfully completed junior agent training. Date 8/15/2018. Signature Logan Anderson.
The Nordic Tales book Mom gave to Logan when she was little.
Sanna Nordlund. Nordic Tales and Folklore. Connie Chu. The Wildlife of the Pacific Northwest. Mom FBI. Oh, that is adorable. Logan's not dead. Story change. Children's book. Okay. Ah, okay, the deer horns are up there. Mom gave... Ah, little typo. Mom gave this to Logan when she was a baby. The stories are a bit scary, but she loved the pictures. This is real. I mean, I can't, you know, this is such a huge game with a large undertaking that this minor typo is like, yeah. Still finding typos and, good works helps remind you that, hey, when you make a mistake and when some typos make it to print, it's like, okay, even the greats with the large team behind them make fuck ups, so. Yeah. Junior FBI agent diploma, Logan Anderson. I remember this. It was take your daughter to work day. Logan was maybe 8. This happened. Poster in Logan's room for the musician Bond. Logan loves Bond. I took her to a concert in DC for her 12th birthday. This isn't fake. Are you all arguing over there? Hey! There's enough food in that bowl to feed the lot of ya. Plus, it gets refilled. And Freya's your elder ice. Logan's drawings found in the trailer. These drawings look like those guys they met outside Tor and Odin. Logan's fictional room contains her actual memories.
Think, Saga.
God damn. Okay, controls. Oh, stuff the story. Clicker. What is this? Maybe Wake can't invent wholly new ideas. Has to use what already exists. Yeah, the stories he makes has to be true in order to affect reality.
My newfound relatives. Cozy with the cult of the tree. And that's the clicker. In the hands of the cult, just like the page promised. Carlyvala Knights. That's the motorcycle club the Koskela brothers are in. I'll take Odin and Tor up on their offer and visit their nursing home. Right after I find this biker workshop. No. It's not true. It's just a fucking story. It's not true. Logan's back home. She's fine. Fuck. She's at school. David. I'm in the story and it's coming true. Wake said Scratch would try and hurt me with the horror story. But he said there's still time to stop this. That he can stop this with a clicker.
Hey, this is David. Leave a message.
David? Is Logan okay? Call me back as soon... Mulligan? Fuck. Hey! Stay where you are! Mulligan is a cultist? What the fuck is going on here?
The cult of the tree.
Thornton too? God damn it. And now they're all taken?
Yeah, I know, game. No, I have to follow him. But I'm saving my game.
The headline about Logan wasn't real. Don't think about it. The cult has the clicker. Get it? Fix this.
Getting the strawberry sandwich.
This is the workshop from the photo with the cultists. This is where they had the clicker. If it's still here, I need to find it.
Yeah, we just went over all that originally, so we don't have to go over it again.
Locked. They must be in there. There has to be a way to get this lock open.
Yep. I think we picked up something. Photor and Odin with cultists. Cult psychology. Who's involved? Tor and Odin are clearly friendly with the cultist tree, not conclusively members. It turns out, yeah, the picture is taken because they'll have drinks with anyone, but they don't really think highly of the cult. Guild clipping, drowning of Logan H9.
No, that is not going on the board.
Logan's
Some real
Raspberry.
things are mixed in with the fiction. Doesn't matter. It's not real. It's not.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just putting it on there out of instinct. Biker garage.
The photo proved the cult had the clicker. Tor and Odin were in it too. Worth following up on later.
Email saying the OOP should stay in the assembly hall. Photos taken at the vault. Are they involved in the cult? More importantly, is the clicker still there? This is the same garage from the photo. Okay. Pointed. Touching. Touching, but slightly tilted. Not pointed in different directions. So I have in the wrong direction there. Okay, yeah, I was just getting the order of things
This is the
wrong.
cult's hideout. Their headquarters, even?
Shitty ass hideout, if you tell me. If you ask me.
This is the cult's process. Their ritual. The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves. This will be handy. That's it. The cult isn't well organized. People aren't following orders.
where do I click? Nick? God damn it. God fucking damn it, where's the last one? Fuck. Like,
There's a basement.
okay. Damn it. Just want to make sure I didn't fuck something up there. Just. It's like 4 things. I clicked at least 4 things, I think. Jesus fucking Christ.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
Okay, why didn't it click for that? Oh, wait,
This will
let's-
be handy. That's it. This is the cult's process. Their
What the
ritual.
fuck? The fuck shit is this? That's it. What? God damn it.
There's a basement.
Yeah, there's a fucking basement. See, there's 2 pictures there. Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing before I fucking continue this piece of shit. Like when it shows pictures to collect, it seems to be fucking, find things to click on and collect. And there's a basement, no shit.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves.
Okay, that's not counting as clues.
This will be handy. That's it. The Nightingale ritual wasn't completed.
Okay, there's. He's collecting the clues things. So, like, randomly over here?
The
Wait,
cult
collect.
isn't well organized.
Fuck.
People aren't following orders.
Okay, so there's like these hard to.
This is the cult's
Okay.
process.
Okay, those
Their
things were
ritual.
very hard to pick up. God damn. Oh yeah, the story, the most useless thing to look at. Not detailing the steps of the cult ritual. The steps of the ritual are listed here, consistent with what we found at Nightingale's murder site. And if you do want me to more thorough breakdown of this from me, remember this is New Game Plus, so you go to one of the my first playthrough and you'll find out. No mention of writing cult's ritual steps. Rain related, but not part of the cult ritual. Story manipulates the cult. Scratch involved. Cultists note admonishing members sabotaging FBC equipment. Psychology cult symbol. Seems our cultists aren't totally aligned here. Don't sound like the true believer types. Yeah, because it's basically a LARPing group. Cultist note about ritual being interrupted. Only become a Nightingale, only victim to become a monster? Why? This confirms the ritual was interrupted. It says they didn't have time to use the clicker. Note about using the clicker in the cult ritual.
Ugh.
Oh, shut up. I only messed up that one time for that clue. Jesus Christ. The cultists knew the clicker had power. They found it at the lake. Oh, look at... Yeah. Bring it, fucker, Mulligan fired. Thornton hacked the pastrami out of his windpipe. The thrill of domination. This was the cult of the tree.
Nope.
Read a manuscript. Fuck me. Who's involved? Okay. The page describes Mulligan and Thornton members. Goddamn, sorry, irritating. The page describes Mulligan and Thornton as members of the cult of the tree. That's because they are.
There's a basement.
Really? Didn't notice.
This is one weird cult. Rose. She's that waitress from the diner.
Report on Rose Marigold found in Cult HQ. Rose is that waitress from the diner. Is she involved with the cult? Nope. Drug-fueled scribble on the origin of the cult triangle. Seriously? This would almost be funny if they weren't killing people. I mean, technically they don't kill people. Very technically.
Hey, stop right there. The shape stumbled out of the dark toward Deputy Mulligan. Thornton was doubled over, coughing. A chunk of cold pastrami caught in his throat. Bring it, fucker. Mulligan fired. Thornton hacked the pastrami out of his windpipe, opened fire with his partner. The monster fell. They kept shooting. The thrill of domination. This was the cult of the tree. Not one tree, a forest. Secret knowledge in a deer mask. The last line of defense. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Bright Falls' fucking finest. They crept over, pulling out their flashlights. The horror. This is Monica from the tackle shop. An innocent woman. Thornton's pastrami came back up.
Whoops.
Sorry, we're out of Bright Falls blend. Anna apologized to the customers. I'll just grab some from the back. More coffee coming right up. She suggested they ride the percolator while they waited. She passed Ilmo at the Espresso Express. Big smile, Anna. Coffee world is all smiles. Anna nodded, smiled. She smiled until her face hurt. Anna stopped walking, realized she was standing next to the Huatari well. Must have zoned out, she thought. She was about to go, but something in the well caught her eye. A shadow shifting in the dark. Anna was overcome by vertigo. The world tilted, and then she was falling down, down, down into the shaft. The darkness opened up to swallow her.
Oh, shit. Keeps on looking like it's updating something about the cases, and then it's nothing. Hold the fire button to activate auto fire mode. This significantly increases the rate of fire. Increases reload speed. Deals increased damage to enemies that are stunned, blinded.
The report of the shotgun rang in the air. The enemy fell. Saga felt a surge of new energy. She'd been dead tired before, but was ready for more now. She would get through this. She continued on.
Fuck yeah.
A creepy basement.
When have you seen a non-creepy basement? You know?
Shit.
I mean, I live in Florida, so you know I don't see many basements.
Hey! Freeze! That's the clicker. No! They took it! They're playing with me. I was so close.
And yet so far. In the end, does it really even matter?
There was another overlap here in Watery. The parade float was the key. Mulligan and Thornton had gone there, taken the clicker, left this monster here to stop her.
There's an overlap here, like there was at Cauldron Lake. Mulligan and Thornton are like Nightingale. inside, waiting. And a parade float is the key. Atakan is upstairs. This was a trap.
Okay, where's the ladder? Oh. There it is! Oh, fuck.
Okay. Now where's that parade float?
Wait, is it telling me I could fix something up there?
Saga had read about it. The trap. She knew what was waiting for her. The moment she saw the giant, she knew she wasn't ready. You let Logan drown. The weapon it carried could crack her skull like a brittle egg. Brains leaking out like yolk. Everything she loved, lost. Everything she was, lost. We will watch it eat your mind. Reading this made her sick, but the fear was sharp when she faced it. There was another overlap here in Watery. The parade float was the key. Mulligan and Thornton had gone there, taken the clicker with them, left this monster here to stop her.
Mulligan and Thornton were fine earlier. How did this happen?
Terrible mistake. Shadows crept over Mulligan and Thornton.
Shadows on their faces, filling the shape of them.
Bright Falls fucking finest. Shitty pastrami sandwich.
Mulligan and Thornton became like Nightingale. Mulligan and Thornton are members of the cult. Who's the leader?
Brains leaking out like milk. The thrill of domination.
Not one tree. A forest. The word.
A secret like this doesn't die.
There is more than one leader.
Yippee! Why is it keep telling me to... Hey, a new map! A new map! Great. But you're not giving me any other fucking options and to say, hey, look at this, look at this, look at this. Unlocked map. What else do you want me to fucking click on? can't click on anything else, you little fucker. Let's see what time. Clever trick. Seen it before.
The overlap formed around Watery's dark past. The ritual to enter was tied to crafting the float. Art was the key. It had the power to let Saga in.
At Cauldron Lake, giving the poem and the heart to the witch sign opened the overlap. Here, it's the parade float. But it's incomplete. So this is the Koskela Brothers parade float. Looks like only 4 pieces are missing. The mask is the only one without a location listed. Gift shop. Easy. Espresso Express. Got it. Fair Trade Fun Zone. I can't make out what it says. Is this the parade float the page mentioned?
I
This
wonder.
is one disturbing parade float.
Very swung the knife, stabbing again and again.
Again and again. That must mean the arm's supposed to move. How come one of them is wearing a mask and the other isn't?
Tori butchered his victim with his puko
Not
knife.
sure what puko means, but it looks like the knife is missing.
His fucking knife? I don't know.
I don't hear any haunting laughter.
Not yet, you don't. Yes. Cultist room hidden beneath Elmo's motorcycle club. Well, probably Elmo's involved. Highly unlikely club would have a secret cult room below it without the Koskelas knowing. Very true, they're idiots, but they're not that much idiots. Okay. Haunting laughter echoed up from the well. Seems like there should be some kind of audio effects coming from their well. Otari butchered his victims with his puko knife. Haha!
Okay.
A puko is a knife? Haven't heard of that weapon before.
What's missing from the parade float? I need to put it together.
Character on the float looks unfinished. It says mask where the face should be. Utori swung the knife, stabbing again and again. Ha ha! Again and again. Sounds like he's supposed to be moving. Moose skull mask is located and scratched. On the list.
The float killer isn't wearing a mask. Maybe he needs one.
The list mentions a cassette tape.
Is missing a soundtrack?
The list mentions a circuit board, possible automaton.
Should the characters be moving?
The list mentions a Puko.
Right. I figured out what the float is missing.
Yay!
The materials listed for the parade float mention a mask. Where is it?
Poor Mocha Moose. He never failed to amuse me. Now we know, Ilmo, there is such a thing as too much coffee. Mocha will live on in a place of honor. He lost his head. Mulligan and Thornton had one job.
Mulligan and Thornton must know where the Moose Skull mask is.
That'll be easy. Let's just fucking ask him, Well, I guess we are asking them.
The mask is missing. Where is it?
The dead brought back to life. The crown of the Grand Master. Moose steak is never a mistake. Just get it fucking done.
They know where it is. I know they know. Where is the mask?
Didn't bleach it. Real powder here. The maw of the crumbling well. Show the bitch who's boss.
The moose mask is at the Huatari Well, in Coffee World.
Mulligan and Thornton, they murdered someone, dumped the body into the Houtini well.
Keep trying.
They hid the victim's body well. Maybe that's not the only thing they hid. Mulligan and Thornton were responsible for the moose skull. Mulligan and Thornton screwed something up. Something to do with the skull. They screwed a lot of shit up.
I saw something. Like I did in Cauldron Lake. The well, here in Coffee World. I know the moose skull will be there. It's here. I knew it would be. I made them show me. Now I need to bring the mask to the float.
Okay, one moose mask coming up.
The moose skull goes here, obviously.
Very A move scene. Oh, just shoot me now. Mask was at the well.
The moose mask appeared on the well.
Let's see. Espresso Express.
That must be the circuit board I need for the float. How do I get down there?
Ah, okay. Hey, I played this game once before and I totally forget puzzles. Yay! Okay, there.
A fuse is missing. Can't operate the ride without it.
How do I get down there?
No power. Must be a fuse box around here somewhere. Fuse for the fucking fuse box. Look for a fuse and for a fuse. That's a good deer.
Aw. Where the fuck is the fuse? Yeah, little fusey. 이제 mushy. Damn, where the fuck is this fuse? Look for a fuse in the Knight's workshop.
Welcome back, and boy do we have some breaking news that's sure to knock your socks off. Davis Family Beef Jerky will now be available at the Sunday market in 3 delicious flavors. That's right, our favorite sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky, can now be enjoyed in smoked hickory, teriyaki, and hickory teriyaki.
There's another lunchbox.
Wait, where? Oh. I knew that. It must be so exciting to be the story's hero. Honestly, I'm a bit jealous. I wish I could be the protagonist of something. Where's the fuse? Might have to look this shit up. Where the fuck is it? Is this the most impossible to find goddamn fuse in all of goddamn fucking existence? Where the fuck? Oh my god. Go look for a fuse in that workshop. Jesus fucking Christ, where is this fucking piece of shit fuse?
I need bolt cutters.
Great, something else we don't fucking currently goddamn fucking have, hmm? Okay, let's look, okay. Actually, we're not gonna need this whole thing, right? Look for a fuse in the Calavera Knights workshop, Alan Wake 2. Oh my god, Google, can you please not fucking talk? Please. The fuse. I checked the walkthrough. It seems the fuse should be seen at table near espresso. Here's what I know. The fuse on table in the break room inside the not particularly. In the break room?
A fuse. I can
Oh,
use
God
this to get
damn
the
it.
Espresso Express working.
Yep. I had to look that up, and I looked on Reddit, and someone had the same question as me. Where the fuck is it? Oh, and because it's getting a little late here, we're going to have to, after we get this last piece, not last piece, but once we get this piece, we're going to have to call it quits for the night. And I wanted to get everything done before we go into the, I wanted to save right before we go into the well, but then, you know, that I noticed the time, and me finding the fuse was taking forever, so I am sorry.
There we go. Now I just need to stop it in a position that will let me get to that circuit board down there.
Oh, I thought we had to rush, so. I can do it, anyone can. Haha.
Shit! Good thing that
Yeah. Good thing there was a nice little massacre that stopped anyone. Okay.
A little something to get those arms moving.
Creepy as shit. Okay, let me just double check that it's going to reload when I wanted it to. I know I did a hard save, so you know, obviously it'll load where I meant it to, but just something I like doing. Okay. Oh wait. Oh. Complete the okay, where we want. Okay, so since we're at the end of the stream, I'm going to announce my streaming schedule for the near future, and after that, I will choose a random Twitch channel to raid. So let me double check my schedule. And barring me getting sick again, tomorrow I shall be streaming more Oblivion. So, actually, hang on, I got ahead of myself. Anyways, late tonight I shall be streaming Avowed. And tomorrow, the plan, if everything goes as planned, which it sometimes doesn't, I will be streaming more of Oblivion, and I believe we're doing more of the Mage's Guild quest line. Fuck. That seems to have overtaken my life. Just, ugh. Ugh. Oh. Okay, let's see. Just checking Twitter notifications. Okay. Okay, let me go to Twitch streamers. Let's go to latest. Oh, they're doing Pokemon? Nice. Let's see if they're still streaming and if I can raid them. Okay, let's see. Underscore. Underscore. NRWL. Super. Underscore. Okay, they're either not. I don't think they're streaming currently. Or at least I can't find them. Let's try this next one. This one isn't either? Okay, that doesn't look like it. Blaze the trail, find. The night host, okay. Okay, let's see, can I read them? Okay, it looks like I can read these people. Yeah! Okay, and so the random Twitch streamer I am rating tonight is the Night Host. So, you know, check them out. And if you're following me on Twitter, I have liked and retweeted their posts, so. Okay. For some reason, it wasn't really. Never mind. So, anyways, thank you all for watching. And until next time, goodbye.